Hey, Corban University, and those in my classes, whether it's Bible study methods, mentored ministry, missional living, cross cultural internship class, or even some of my grad classes online. This is going to be a quick video about doing research and particularly using Corban's website to find scholarly journal articles. These can help you write exegetical papers. This can be a great source of personal reading, and it can just be a great place to get you out of just Googling passages or Googling topics into some more peer-reviewed, excellent research. So we're going to start this journey by going to the Corban website. So let's do that. So in the background here, we have corban.edu, and it's a little bit muted, and it's muted because I was going to find, and so let me go all the way back out. Under the search browser, we can just, type library, and I'm aware you're only seeing part of that. Let me move you over. Just typing the library and searching. From here, you can get library hours, Corban Library. So let's just choose the Corban Library. And from this page, we are going to use their Corban search. You could try EBSCOhost, but let's first start with Corban search. So if you're writing an exegetical paper, this might be where you would type Ephesians 2, 1 through 10. But as a quick reminder of something I've told people who do exegetical papers, you will get certain hits when you click Ephesians 2, 1 through 10, but you will get very different hits if you just click Ephesians 2, or if you click Ephesians 2, 3. Basically, a journal article might exist that is Ephesians 2, 3 and on that topic. But when you do a a Corban search of Ephesians 2, 1 through 10, there might not be a very strong hit. So similarly, if you're researching a topic like discipleship, you might get certain hits if you say discipleship, but you also might get very different hits if you are doing making disciples, or if you're doing disciple making movements. That would create some other kinds of hits, disciple making resources. And so be advised that you might need to try a couple of different searches just to get the ball rolling. But for this video, I'm going to focus on making disciples, since that is the current topic to one of my summer courses. So let's click making disciples here, and I'll move myself down to the bottom, and let's see what generates. Okay. Now, this is the Corban search page, and there is going to be a whole bunch of things that show up, and some of them aren't going to be useful. Well, the first thing we need to click is full text. Full text means that they're not going to tell me about an article that I can't get access to. They're now only going to tell me articles that I can get the full text for, which is important. If we're doing scholarly work, and I think for classes at Corban we want to click peer-reviewed. This means that it's not just somebody's blog post or something that's not really credentialed. We want that. And then source type is important too. We want academic journals. You probably don't necessarily want books unless you're using Corban search in the library and you're trying to find a book to check out. But for this video, we're focusing on journals. Reviews, that could be a book review. That might be useful for your research, but probably not for the classes to which I would assign looking for scholarly journals. So I'm just going to apply that. And let's go ahead and see what populates. Making disciples of all nations. This one is, something about from the Journal of Southeast Asian Studies. It's a bit dated, although actually, no, the journal article was published recently, but it's about somebody who lived a while ago. Disciples and Dreamers Job Readiness. That's probably not much of a hit. Monastic Families in Colonial Korea. I'm finding a wide range of things. I might need to think about making disciples. Let's try in the local church. This would be good for a pastor or youth pastor who's thinking about programs. I still get this hit here. I still get the first two hits. Interesting. So Christian education leadership. Okay. Contemporary spirit-empowered engagement with the Great Commission, unshackling cities, the challenge of nurturing faith, where to place the nuns in the church, understanding the challenges. Let's go ahead and show more. And as you can see, you find a lot of things, and so finding the right thing might take a little bit. Ooh, this looks good. Making disciples across cultures, missional principles for a diverse world. I'd go ahead and click on that. Discovery service for Corban. For full use, Corban sign into your institution. So this is going to be something that you need to do as well. I'm going to back out of this because I do not want to type my login information, but that's where you're going to log in through your email to access this resource. But just so you can see the view details, oh, they're not going to let me do that either, it looks like. There is a full text finder so I can get that article. But in a nutshell, that's how this would work, is you might need to try a couple of different things. Strategies for making disciples in youth ministry. Let's try that. See if we can get a different thing to populate here. So I got youth ministry hits, and imagine, okay, there's the disciples word. Long tenured youth ministers in the church, youth ministry. So not a ton with making disciples. We could try taking the word discipleship and see what we get there. See if we can find something right there. Okay, yeah, we're getting some good. So basically what I want to illustrate in a video like this is how to get to the journal searching and how to modify searches and what kind of filters to use to find information. And once you're logged in, you should have access to some of the journal articles. Because we clicked full text, that should mean that we can only see articles that are in full text. Occasionally, you'll find a full text article but still have trouble logging in to get it. And what you need to do in a situation like that, particularly if you think the article will be really important, is you need to email our research librarian, Garrett Trott. And Garrett Trott, would be gtrott@corban.edu. Basically, you just copy the article title and send it to him and ask for access. And usually he gives access within 12 to 24 hours. He's usually pretty fast. But that way he can just send you the full text article if you would like to look at it. But that's basically in a nutshell what we're doing here. Let me go back. Let's see if I can go back to either the Corban search page or actually maybe more effectively. Let's see if we can go all the way out here. It's going to be a couple of seconds here. But let's go all the way out and see if EBSCOhost had a really different result. Okay, let's just switch over here. Let's try the EBSCO page. EBSCO is a database, and so here you can sort of subdivide, what topic you're looking for. But let's do Bible Theology Ministry Database. Okay, and so here it's kind of the same thing. If you're doing an exegetical paper, you could type in Ephesians 2, Ephesians 2:1, Ephesians 2:1-3, Ephesians 2:4, Ephesians 2:8. You could try different things. On the discipleship topic, we can try similar language, making disciples. Let's see what we get here. And again, I'll need to put on a bunch of filters. That would be the most helpful. I can do full text here I think you should be able to see that on the left-hand side. I could also click peer reviewed. I can change publication dates. And it did for me 2005 to 2023. And I'm going to get the Great Collaboration. That one sounds good. Let's just click on full text. It might make me log in. Let's see. But just even in clicking on this one, I get the Great Collaboration, catalyzing disciple making for the global church. And I can just read the full article. That's awesome. Good. Anyway, this is kind of what I wanted to show you guys about finding articles, and my advice is to read the abstracts. Usually abstracts are at the top of an article just to see, is this useful? And then skimming it. If the article is 55 pages, that might not be what you're looking for. But prioritizing things that are recent, that are peer-reviewed, that are come from a good scholarly journal article itself, it should be pretty helpful. So hopefully this helps you find scholarly articles. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please do let me know.